California acted this week to tighten fuel emission standards, going in exactly the opposite direction from what President Trump is proposing. We're showing a headline from yesterday's New York Times right there. Do you intend to let California's actions stand or move to take away their waiver under the Clean Air Act?
I mean, what we should be doing, and you mentioned the CAFE standards, and within the last week and a half, the president and I were actually in Detroit announcing that we were going to keep our word as a country to reevaluate those in April of 2018, which was the original promise to the auto industry. We ought to focus on efficiency, fuel efficiency for cars that people really want to buy, George. You know, this process of building cars that no one purchases in order to meet these standards that were previously set actually is helpful to the environment.
But
because
will you let California go forward?
They keep older cars. And so that's something we're going to be evaluating over the next, through April of 2018. What this CAFE standards combined with the Clean Power Plan and the executive order sends a message to the American people that we're going to do what we can to make sure that we produce jobs and growth while also being sensitive to the environment and making sure that we reintroduce common sense into the discussion. You mentioned the Paris Accord. What was wrong with Paris was not just that it was, failed to be treated as a treaty, but China and India, the largest producers of CO2 internationally, got away scot-free. They didn't have to take steps until 2030. So we penalized ourselves through lost jobs, while China and India didn't take steps to address the issue internationally. So Paris was just a bad deal, in my estimation. But we're trying to focus on getting things right here domestically and making sure we operate within the framework of the Clean Air Act.